so right here we have our image, and one thing you'll notice, it's actually look okay. I can apply more effect to the skin to make smaller, but actually I do like this texture on the skin. It's look very natural. However, I want to add a little bit more details, maybe right here in the eyes and skin, on the lips. To do this, we'll go to use what they call FAD techniques. It's a freaking amazing details type. We used before when we look on some sharpness effect, so right now we'll apply with this with masking. To do this, we want actually to Control Shift Alt E to create one layer, create one more. Next one, select both of them, press Control G to group them together. Okay, when group is selected, we'll switch to overlay. We select this first layer in this group and switch blend mode to the vivid light, and press Control I to invert this. So next, what I want to do, and let me get closer so we can observe a little bit better. I want to actually apply surface blur to this. So we'll go to Filter, Blur, and we'll select the surface blur. So right here, by applying radius and threshold, we can create a smallest or highest details. So let's see right here, you can see how it's affecting. Okay, what I want to do is actually not going through all of big details. We'll go to the small, so threshold set maybe about 6, 7. Okay, and we'll probably want maybe about 11, 10 radius. So you can see like very slightly right here increasing. The only one problem with this is also add this extra texture to the skin, which I don't want it. So we're going to slightly masking and painting over that. Okay, we can mask by the color if we want, create mask color, but much easier, you just maybe take brush and paint over in a place where I want those details. So I'm going to click, select OK for this. Okay, next, when group is selected, I'm going to create a layer right here. Press Ctrl I to inverse this layer. And now when this layer is selected, I'm going closer and start painting some of those details with a white brush. So I have it smaller, and actually for this one I'll go about 22. So and I'm just right here kind of brushing in on areas where I want a little bit more details applied. Again, we can kind of see the small details will bring in, maybe even harder brush. Okay, so I applied some details here. Let's go select, look at another eye. Okay, and we'll go right here as well. A bit more details, and of course on a hair, this is mostly actually I want to add details to the hair, so increasing and just brushing in. Okay. Increase brush and brush in more details. Even it doesn't look like what we're doing, it's make effect, but when we start applying layer by layer slower, you will notice a difference between final result and a result that we started with. Okay, so apply right here, and let's look on the lips. So what I want to do is apply a little bit more to the lips, these details. See just how slightly it's applied details, but it's give it nice touch. Okay, let me go zoom out. Okay, Also, before we do, I probably will crop this image and before apply final framing. So right here we have it applied one. Next sharpness, what I want to do, it is apply outside the sharpness. Then we'll do this by again creating new layer, switch this to overlay mode, and we'll go switch this to high pass type of the sharpness. So we'll go filter, other, and we'll select on high pass. And right here on high pass, you can see we can have it from very ridiculous grinchy look to very gentle sharpness, about 1 pixel. I think will work very good. Okay, we can go preview. Again, you can see it's add, and again I'm going to create mask for this, but instead have it one mask applied most, just except few areas, and most those areas like right here maybe. So I'll use it for this black brush. Okay, and actually I will have it very soft and just slightly reduce sharpness on some details right around here. Okay, let's pop up here. Just reduce this kind of unnecessary effect, but I want to leave some of those sharpness we just received to eyes, like right here. It's look good. Bring in again right here. I don't want it in those areas, and some maybe right here. Some will have wrinkles or maybe still have some skin imperfections. Just to remove from those areas. Maybe also smooth out a little bit right around here. Okay, so we've done this. One nice thing is what we can do, we can select all of them, press Ctrl G to group, hide, and reveal. So in this case, we can, even right now, we can zoom out. Okay, kind of preview. And we can see original and after. You can see how small details we add. It's already might look quite a bit interesting. Okay, also other things what I like to do when we applied some sharpness, we can create new one and actually apply sharpness, unsharp mask as well. This will create more illustrations effect. But before we do this, what I wanted, it is kind of going and apply external filters, and we'll do this in our next where we start working more with tonal corrections on an image.